Hi Capricorns, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for all my Capricorns, and any cross watchers always welcome. We're going to see what's going on in love around you today, what loving messages Spirit has for you. Let's get started. Spirit, please share with me any messages of love for anyone who has found this reading. I am listening for you now. Let's see what we have, everybody. Let's see. I have an apology. Does somebody owe you an apology? I always feel like, yeah, a lot of people owe me an apology. I have separation. All right, maybe somebody who you're in separation with. I have a work in progress. Okay. Maybe we're struggling with somebody in particular. On and off, something like that. I have ecstasy. I'm attracted to this person. High chemistry. I have spying. Somebody is keeping an eye on you. I have a book of love. Almost this feeling of it's like halfway through the book. So it's like we're in the middle of this journey and we're going through a lot. And maybe it's just one of those journeys that goes through a lot of phases. So you could be with somebody that it just happens to be a long journey. Something like that. Let's get one more of these. And I have incompatibility, the sense of hot and cold even. So we've got this, even a toxic feeling. Sometimes we just have somebody that we are hooked on. And no matter, I've got intimacy. So we could have great intimacy. We could be very high chemistry, but we just are, Spirit just used the word explosive, okay? That everything is explosive, whether it's how we talk to each other sometimes, our energy is just off the charts. And I feel like we're both that way. I feel like we feed off of each other. If one has the energy of, kind of like heated, the other one's like just as hot, So it's not like one of you has this like really calming personality. I feel like you both get each other riled up. I guess I want to say it that way. Let's see what the cards are saying. Welcome back, everybody. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Welcome to all of my new Capricorns. I've had a lot of new subscribers in the last month. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for being here. And of course, thank you to, I have a window over here. I felt like somebody just walked by the window, but it was a branch. It was like, who's walking by my window? All right, let's see. Maybe it's a ghost. I'm kidding. Let's see what we have. I have a Knight of Pentacles. I have the World. I have Strength. I have a Five of Pentacles. So the World came into me as ready to start a new cycle, okay? How do we say this? We either are starting over, clean slate, second chance, I'm going to say. Maybe you're giving this person, we've just been through a lot is how I feel, but we keep coming back together, okay? And there are people that I know some of you are going to say, no, I don't want that. But there's a lot of people out there that we hang in there with this person no matter what. And we just keep trying and we keep going at it. We keep forgiving. We keep giving it chances. We just keep going. So it did come into me as ready to start a new cycle. Okay. And so maybe we're learning. Maybe that apology has meaning. And I'm going to tag this as a no contact, just so that, if you weren't interested in that, hopefully you saw the no contact and you're not even watching this right now. So, but let's do it as a no contact. Maybe we've just been on again, off again. Waiting to hear from this person. Let's see what Spirit has to say. I have a Death card. I thought it was over. I put this to an end. I had been struggling with this person. A little bit of a something has to change, and I'm going to keep asking Spirit, like, what can they guide us with the changes to be made? The Lover's card. I trust my knowing and make a commitment. So what has to change? I have to commit. I'm going to say ready to commit. If they're coming back, if the cycle is that they're ready to commit this time around, that they realize that they don't want to lose you, that they only want it to be you in their life, or that you do deserve to have kind of that sense of stability or security that you're asking for. I'm going to say that is the change, okay? Because I don't think you're going to take this person back unless they really are ready to commit. I have a 10 of Cups. I can be really, really happy with this person. And I do know that I am happy with this person when it is good, all right? So we just have to figure out a way to make it right. And we have to figure out a way to continually work on each other and work with each other to make it feel safe and healthy and stable. So I just felt this sense of, I don't know if there was a third party involved. For some of you, there could have been, because I felt like something was pulled away, that your person either let go of something or pulled something out of their life because it was interfering in this connection. It was destroying this connection, and they didn't want it in their life anymore. So it was almost like they pulled it off of them and pushed it away. So if there was somebody that was interfering in this connection, I feel like that is being removed, okay? I do feel like your person has made that, decision that there's no one else involved, that I don't want anybody else. I just want you. It's just going to be us, and we're going to try again. I'm trying to understand myself. I'm trying to understand myself more. I want more is how that came into me. I've never felt anything like this before, but I feel that it's not so much that I'm in love with you. I feel like, yes, I'm in love with you. What they feel that they've never felt before is the hurt of you not being in their life. And that they can't handle, because I feel they're saying you have always been there. So this is somebody that you have a long-term relationship with. You've gone through a lot together, and it is a feeling of we can make it through this also. Okay. So even if there was a interference of some kind, maybe the interference happened when we were separated and we were both seeing other people. So, but something happened. But I do feel like I said, I feel like I pushed something away and I've gotten it out of my life. I've gotten it out of my system, Spirit just said. So maybe that I wanted to play around energy. I'm like over it. Maybe something happened like that. I'm still so confused about it all, like, why are we going through this? Why did we go through this? What happened to us? But Spirit just said we can rebuild. Okay, I like that. We can repair and rebuild, they're saying. So we can do this. I'm sorry I didn't know how to love you. So I wasn't loving you unconditionally. I didn't take your feelings into consideration. I didn't realize the risk that was involved in losing you, or that I really would lose you based on my actions or consequences of my actions. So these are always the hardest readings, because there's so much love here. And it's almost like I'm just trying to get through, a battlefield after a battle and find my way back home. And I feel that, we've just have gone through so much, and we know so much about each other, and we've said hurtful things to each other. That we wouldn't ever have said to anybody else. We've done hurtful things to each other that we wouldn't have done to anybody else. And sometimes at the end of the day, we're still here. We're still together. So something is working. Thank you for loving me more than ever anyone has ever. Okay, ever has. I never knew anyone could love me like you do. So it's like, I'm not going to give up on us. I'm not going to give up on this connection. I will always love you, Spirit says. So, so whatever we're going through, we just keep getting through it, and we just keep surviving. Our relationship keeps surviving. So, I do admire those connections that no matter what, they somehow figure it out and you stay together. You know, other people would say, I'm not doing that, I'm out of here. But for you guys, it's worth it. You keep trying. I don't intend to come and go. I'm just overwhelmed when I feel you moving on, and scared when things are going too well. So you've got somebody who, obviously, I feel like if you're pushing me away, I panic. So it is a sense of, you both need to feel more secure in this connection. We can't be playing games with each other, Spirit just said. So we have to, you know, just keep being good to each other. I'm committed to improving myself, and you inspire me to grow and heal. Very much a feeling of, I want to do better. Okay. And even if they've made some big mistakes, all right, we're human, we make mistakes, and then we can own up to it, and we can look at each other and say, I'm going to do better. I want better for my life. I don't want this chaos in my life. I don't want drama. I don't want to be fighting with you. I love you. So it is a feeling of, I'm going to try to do better. So that's encouraging. We want that. I want you right now. Where are you? So I feel like it's impulsive, almost, this kind of reunion, that it's just, I just have to see you. Okay, I don't know how to describe it other than impulsive, that it's been so long, my heart literally aches. This is ridiculous at this point. I just have to see you. I don't care whether it's been 2 days, 2 months, or 2 years. It just feels like it just comes, you know, in suddenly, that I'm done being separated from you. I'm done not having you in my life, or us not talking, or us not seeing each other. Even if it means we're like cats and dogs when we see each other again, it doesn't matter. Because even that, to the two of you, is part of the connection. Okay. Part of the connection is this kind of round and round we go. And maybe we're both stubborn. I don't know. Maybe we both are always just trying to make our point, you know, something like that. But we got to work together. We got to be more understanding of each other, and we have to start listening to each other, Spirit just said. Let's see what else we have. I adore your innocence and naivety. Okay, so not so much that you're naive, but I enjoy, how about those new days? I enjoy when we didn't have all this. And maybe that's what keeps us together, is that we look back at how much fun and how great it was when we fell in love. And we're still trying to recapture that. We know that it's there. We know it didn't go away. But we just remember that, you know, it was so much easier, right? It was so much easier then. Let's see what else they're saying. You feel so far away. I can feel the distance. That is usually when you feel the pain of that, I can't be away from you any longer. That's usually when somebody gives in. Okay. Even if it's, I'm not calling you, and the other one says, well, I'm not calling you. Somebody gives in and says, I can't stand the distance between us. I can't stand this pain one moment longer. And they just, you know, impulsively pick up the phone. They weren't even expecting to call you today, but they all of a sudden the phone's ringing. They text you and they send it, and they're like, oh, I wasn't even expecting to do that. And then you respond. So it's just that very like jumping in, okay, jumping off the cliff again, feeling to me today. Empathic, I feel your pain. I know you're hurting. I'm hurting too. I can feel your pain. My hands are tied. I felt codependent. I don't want to feel codependent in this connection. Okay. When I have some distance from you, I realize that I'm my own person and I can take care of myself. So maybe we've gained some independence. Maybe we have realized that, you know, we can't always put each other fires out. And we have to kind of stand on our own also. So something could be going on. I feel like I need a couple more of these cards. I would like to work together to have more stability. Spirit had said to me a moment ago, repair and rebuild. Okay. So what would it take for us to repair? Okay. Apologies. Maybe making some boundaries, maybe making some decisions as to, you know, I'm going to play fair, play nice, be honest, something like that. And then rebuild. Okay. You know, again, this starting over, they said you were completing a cycle, you're starting a new cycle. And the reason why we're ready to start a new cycle is because this person has felt so much pain that now they want to not lose you. And in order to do that, they're going to have to commit to you. So we have gone full cycle with a little bit of you scared them into thinking that they'll lose you forever. And maybe they would. Maybe they will. I have an Ace of Pentacles. There's the offer. King of Wands. I have the World. Yeah, I really am feeling that World today. I'm really feeling this, whatever we just went through, good, bad, or ugly. It was something we had to go through. We had to get something off our chest. We had to learn something about this connection. We had to realize that we still love each other, Spirit said, and then this connection has to come back together. So we don't even want to regret what we just went through, even though it's painful, because if it gets us to the place where we're in a better place, then I'm okay with that. Because if it means that it, you know, it ended it, that's a different story. But if it means that it healed in some way and that it's helping us to be closer in some way, then I'm going to say we had to go through it. And I think that sometimes we do. I have a Page of Cups. That just came into me as I want to fall in love with you all over again. Okay. So it's kind of this feeling of, I remember when I fell in love with you the first time, and I know those feelings are still there, and I want to fall in love with you again. So that is beautiful. Bottom of my deck, I have a Justice card. There's my commitment. Okay. So if we haven't talked about a future together, this person will be more open to talk at this point, or in the future, we'll talk about, you know, some kind of formal commitment. Love messages, please. Love messages. No one could ever compare with your beauty, so I don't want to be with anybody else. I want you in my arms. I do feel that. I do. I feel very impulsive that I need to see you. I need to hold you. I need to hear your voice. I have to look into your eyes, and I want to fall in love with you all over again. Can we do that? You know, like, is that something we can do? It's there, Spirit just said. You complete me. It's there, meaning the love is there. The love is still there. So we want to hold on to that. You are the song I can't get out of my head. There could be a song that really is playing over and over again. Every time you get in the car, you hear your song, you know, that connects you to this person. One more, please, Spirit. I miss your laugh. I miss having fun. I miss your voice. I feel for some of you that your person's coming back, okay? That a new cycle is going to begin, that this phase of no contact is going to end, okay? This silence is ending. I'm going to say it that way. And we are going to somehow find a way to be happier. So Spirit had said, so we can repair and we can rebuild. So if that's something that you want, we're going to claim it, we're going to own it, and we're going to put it out into the universe now together. Okay. So I want to thank Spirit for these messages. And I want to thank all of you for being here. I'm very, very grateful. Thank you for all my new people. If you're new, hit that like and subscribe. Thank you, everybody, for your kind words and comments. I do try to read all of them, and I give you a heart. I just have so many comments coming in, so don't feel badly if I haven't personally commented back, but I do appreciate all of the comments. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, check out my website below, KathyMamolen, psychicmedium.com, and we'll see you guys again in another Love Messages real soon.